Hello, I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel. Today is sample Saturday number 3, and today I have the other pearl razor I purchased. I got this in August, but I just didn't get around to using it. It's the Pearl Flexi, and this is the version 6 of it. Should be without any problems. Of course, this bead engine is all brass, and then it has been triple chromed, or I think coated with chrome. To be extra durable to salt water. They have a special test. Go check their site. This was purchased by me from Shaving Time in the UK. I used this. I didn't have the code back then, but if you want to buy it, if they have it back in stock, I don't know. Use the sigsolo.wad code to get a 10% off. I purchased that at full price. I think 50 or 60 pounds. Something like that. In it, I have the engine blade with the Sachin Tendulkar, the god of cricket, the master batsman. That's what it's called. Had to think about that. If you wonder, where have you seen this design before? Well, it might be here in the Rex Ambassador. This is 143 grams. And this is 109. So this is much heavier. It's all made of brass, whilst this is all made of stainless steel. Okay, so I have the winner blade in it. The soap for today, this being a sample Saturday, is a sample that Pete Hendrix sent me from Pete Hendrix and Hendrix Classics and Co. And I don't know if you see this. This is the badass Synth shave soap. And I'm not sure whether this is vegan or not, because it says has a lot of ingredients and then lanolin. And I believe lanolin comes from sheep. I'm not sure if it's from the wool but it cannot be vegan if you have lanolin in it. Or can it? I don't know. Anyway, the sample was sent to me by Pete Hendrix, and it's a funny story, or it's a great story. I ordered this ball, his shaving ball, non-coated with the straight walls, and I never heard back from him. And I wrote him a letter, a mail, saying, Pete, I didn't call him Pete, I didn't know that was his name. Did you get my order? And I heard nothing. And then again, I wrote them another mail. And then after 5 days, I wrote them a mail, please cancel this order. 5 days is too long without hearing anything. And then I got after 6 days, I got a very long mail back from Pete. That's when I learned his name. Explaining the situation about the sickness and the very busyness and all that. And I got a very long and very personal apology from him. And that was great. And I said, okay, things happen. Thank you. And then the next day he sent me a mail. Can I give you a discount? Can I send you some samples? Can I do anything? And I said, well, Pete, I'm good. You gave me an apology, and that's good enough for me. The only thing I really wanted was the ball, but I will not ask for that. I will buy that because it was not in stock anymore. I will buy that whenever it comes back into stock. And then he said, well, I have a new one, a black coated PVD, I think, coated stainless steel one coming in, and I would like you to have one. And I said, well, you really don't need to. Your apology was enough for me. But being the guy that Pete is, he said, I'll send you one anyway. So that's what he did. He sent me this, and not only that, in it was 4 sample soaps and 4 creams or balms in samples too. So I have 4 soaps from Pete. Thank you very much, Pete. You're a great guy. You didn't have to do this, and I will for sure return and buy the soaps. If I like them. This is the first one, and this is it's called Badass. I'm using my first Yaqi brush that I bought myself as well. It's the Ferrari 26 millimeter, the biggest of the Ferrari brushes. This has a scent. I get oak moss, and I get, wait a second, I get a citrus, and then some kind of wood. It's not sandalwood, it's not mahogany. It's a little sweet, so I would say it's cedarwood. That's what I would think it is. And whatever else is in there scent-wise, I don't get. This is a 5 on the scent scale to my nose. Okay, let's get this. I don't need that, I need that. Let's get this shave started. Pete, thank you so much for sending me that ball. The black coated one, stainless steel. It's a great ball. It's a little bigger in diameter than the a little bigger in diameter than the Captain's Choice. And you know, I have big hands, so this is just right for my hands. You know, a great size. The copper one fits, the copper Captain's Choice fits inside this. So I cannot show you because this is full of soap. It lathers very easily. I didn't use, I used a 1/4 teaspoon of the sample. So I will have 6 or 7 shaves, I think, from the sample that Pete sent me. So go check out their site. This is a great scent. I really hope that this is not supposed to be some other wood, you know, mahogany. To me it sounds like a kind of a little kind of sweet cedar wood. So, but you know, you get all kinds of sandalwood. You get the dark scented one, and you get the light scented one, the Indian one from India. But I think this is cedar wood. Okay, so I put this on setting 4 because I thought, well, it looks as if it's kind of like the Rockwell T adjustable. So let's give this a go. 3 days double. This is definitely not as smooth as the T. Definitely not. I feel a little dragging, at least in the beginning here. I feel a little more blade than the Rockwell T that I should have brought to the shave to show you. The handle on this is a little shorter than the Model T. The T or the T2, doesn't matter. But I'll have to show you them in another shade, right? Let's see here. Not an aggressive razor, but more blade feel. I feel a small suction. Maybe it's because this is so heavy that I'm kind of leaning it towards my skin, and this is heavier. This is by far the heaviest of my adjustables. I have a little, I wouldn't call it dragging, I will call it, feels like it's a little suctioning even. It's very strange. Very strange. I know today is the 25th of December, so a Merry Christmas to all of you, really. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas without any sickness, all shared in good health, great food if that's your thing. And if you're exchanging gifts, that you got whatever you wished for, maybe some shaving related items, I don't know. So, second pass. I felt some stubble, well, all around. Not finished at all. Actually, the suction, or the kind of, suction tracking reminds me of the Rex Ambassador. And why I don't enjoy using that. I'm not mocking anybody. To each their own and all that. But for some reason the Rex doesn't work well for me. If you haven't joined or put the hashtag WAD in the 3000 sub giveaway, go back to Monday's video and add WAD. 3 prizes. Go watch the video to see what the prizes are. The winners will be announced on the 3rd of January. So that felt like I cut myself here. I have 2 ingrown hairs here that I usually cut. So tell me if you have this razor, and I cut my lip there too. Did I get away with it? I'm not sure. Do we have this razor? What blade do you use in it? This is not working well for me. Feels like there's no glide at all. Feels like something is off. I'm not liking this. I have to be honest with you, because that's how we roll here on this channel. Not we, that's how I roll. So maybe for the against the growth, I'll turn it down to 2. Maybe 4 was too much, because I can feel my skin is itchy now, like I overshaved down here on the neck, down here. My skin feels not happy about what I just did, so I'll put it down to 2. And there went my light. One of those days, right? Okay. So now it's down to a 2. That feels much better. I don't know if I did something wrong, but it's like there's no glide at all. And I doubt it's the soap, because everyone has been talking about how great this soap is. I can't. It's like I'm driving with the handbrake on or something. It's really, really not comfortable. So you have a little here. I have no residual slickness whatsoever. So I know I did something wrong. Not blaming anybody, just telling it like I feel it. No slickness whatsoever left. A little here. Definitely not a winner racer for me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I cannot believe that no one mentioned the dragging and the, you know, the suction. Okay, is it really only me who feels that? Wonderful scent on the soap. Easy to lather, didn't use much. For me on this shave I didn't have any residual slickness. So I'm sure I did something wrong because I've seen a lot of people reviewing this soap and none of them has mentioned lack of residual slickness. So that must just be me. Today's aftershave is the Aqua Velva, the one called Musk in the spray pump bottle, and this has become my favorite of all the old ones. I love this scent. Musky, manly, but a little sweet note. You know, I don't know if it's a citrusy note or whatever it is, but I simply love this scent. Okay, the CereVe Moisturising Cream with the hyaluronic acid and the ceramides, essential ceramides, no parabens whatsoever, recommended by dermatologists. I've seen it even says so on it, and developed with dermatologists, so it's double good. Okay, the razor for today was the Pearl Flexi version 6, and well, I don't like it. I need of course to try it with another blade and another soap and that, but in this shave wasn't for me. The soap for today was the Badass sample kindly sent to me by Pete Hendrix from Hendrix Classics and Co. The brush was the Yaqi 26mm Ferrari. The ball was the PVD coated stainless steel Hendrix Classics and Co. Ball, the aftershave was the Aqua Velva Musk aftershave, and the cream was this. The blade, of course, was the Gillette winner with Sachin Tendulkar on it, you know, the famous batsman. Okay, that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And don't look at other people's reviews of this razor, because maybe I got it all wrong. But for me, today, this soap, this water, the 25th of December 2021, I didn't like it at all. To me, it wasn't better or worse than the Rex. It felt just as I usually feel the Rex. Not as aggressive, but tugging and suctioning and, you know, all that. So consider that if you're considering the razor. Watch someone else's review on it too. I know Jim from Jim Will Shave, he loves it. So maybe he can give me some advice on what I did wrong with this, because it was a terrible shave. Really terrible, I think. And my neck has, you know, prove. Kind of. Okay, you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. Sigsolo out.